The Doors were an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1965, emerging as a potent force during the counterculture movement of the 1960s. Their music, a captivating blend of blues rock, psychedelic soundscapes, and poetic lyricism, left an indelible mark on the landscape of popular music. From Venice Beach to the Doors of Perception, 1965 to 1966. The band's origin story can be traced back to a chance encounter on Venice Beach between UCLA film student Jim Morrison and Ray Manzarek, a keyboardist with a classical music background. Morrison, with his brooding charisma and arsenal of introspective poetry, immediately struck a chord with Manzarek. Recognizing a kindred spirit, Manzarek proposed forming a band, and the Doors were born. The name itself, inspired by Aldous Huxley's exploration of consciousness-expanding experiences and the Doors of Perception, hinted at the band's future exploration of unconventional themes. John Dinsmore, a jazz-influenced drummer, and Robbie Krieger, a blues rock guitarist, completed the quartet. While they lacked a traditional bass player, Manzarek's use of the keyboard's lower register filled the sonic gap, creating their unique sound. The Doors defied easy categorization. Their music pulsed with raw energy, Morrison's baritone vocals, weaving tales of rebellion, social commentary, and the complexities of the human condition. Lighting a Fire, Breakthrough, and Controversy, 1967 to 1968. Signed to Elektra Records, the Doors released their self-titled debut album in 1967. It became an instant sensation, propelled by now legendary tracks like Light My Fire, a song that ignited controversy for its perceived sexual undertones, and the electrifying Break On Through to the Other Side, an anthem for liberation. Morrison's captivating stage presence, often featuring improvisational theatrics and shamanistic dance moves, mesmerized audiences, while simultaneously raising eyebrows. The Doors weren't afraid to push boundaries. Subsequent albums, like Strange Days 1967, delved deeper into the psychedelic rock aesthetic, with tracks like When the Music's Over reflecting the growing anxieties and social unrest of the era. Morrison's lyrics became increasingly poetic and metaphorical, exploring themes of death, alienation, and the search for meaning. The Lizard King's Downward Spiral and the Doors' Uncertain Future, 1969 to 1971. The Doors' meteoric rise continued with albums like Waiting for the Sun 1968, featuring the hit single Hello, I Love You, and The Soft Parade 1969 with the commercially successful Touch Me. However, Morrison's personal demons began to cast a long shadow. His struggles with alcohol and drugs became a growing concern, impacting his performance and reliability. The band's already controversial reputation was further tarnished by a now infamous incident at a Miami concert in 1969, where Morrison was arrested for indecent exposure and public obscenity. The legal troubles and Morrison's volatile behavior created tension within the band. A legacy that endures. The Doors Beyond Jim Morrison, 1971 to present. In July 1971, the music world was rocked by the news of Jim Morrison's death in Paris. The official cause was heart failure, but the circumstances surrounding his passing remain shrouded in mystery. Despite the devastating loss, the remaining members attempted to carry on, releasing 2 more albums, Other Voices 1971 and Full Circle 1972. However, the spark that ignited their creative fire seemed to have dimmed, and the Doors disbanded in 1973. The Doors' legacy, however, continues to burn brightly. They are widely regarded as one of the most influential rock bands of all time, inspiring countless musicians with their innovative sound and unapologetic spirit. Their music, with its timeless themes, and Morrison's captivating vocals, continues to resonate with listeners across generations. The Doors have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and their story has been immortalized in documentaries, films, and countless biographies. While their time together was tragically cut short, the Doors' impact on rock history remains undeniable.